Hi, welcome to another episode of Interior Design with Rae, bringing you tips and tutorials for your home renovation journey. So today I'm just going to walk you through this completed 4-room HDB apartment at Jurong West. The owners have already moved in for about 1 to 2 months. So I think now is the right time for me to show you guys how my design proposal is and how the design came together. So without further ado, let's take a look now. Okay guys, I will start at the entrance foyer. Okay, so for this main door, my clients have already changed it to a fire rated door with a laminate that matches very well with the whole interior design theme. Okay, they also have got this digital lock. So on the right hand side here is actually this full height cabinet that hides the DB. Okay, because these are the concealed DB by HDB, so there's no way you can actually remove it and shift it somewhere. So this cabinet will actually hide the DB itself. Okay, over here is the low bench. Okay, this is for the shoes, and there's a mirror at the back. So this is a pegboard that they have purchased from IKEA. Above the pegboard, okay, there is a wall lamp. Okay, so this is to bright up the entrance foyer also. Okay, of course the entrance foyer has got a downlight. Okay, this is a false ceiling, so this false ceiling flushes with the beam. Okay, there's a huge beam running across here all the way to the kitchen side. Later I'll just show you. Okay, so what I did was to extend the partition wall and flush everything nicely so you don't see the side of the bomb shelter feature wall or storage cabinet. Okay, because there's some storage here for shoes. Okay, and once you open up, okay, you can actually have some storage at the side as well. Okay, so these are for umbrellas, just not to waste the space. So as you can see here, it's quite slim. So instead of opening from here, you access the depth of the cabinet. Okay, and then at least this is more usable. Okay, so once you enter, the dining area is here and the living. Okay, so this is a communal area and a private area. Okay, the private area means the bedrooms. Okay, and then there's a walk-in wardrobe at the back. Later I'll show it to you. So my design intent to segregate them into 2 different spaces. Okay, so this is where they will entertain their friends by having this full height cabinet dividing the space behind. Okay, this is a pantry cabinet, okay, that serves the dining area. So at the dining area, they have this photo collage. Okay, so I highlighted this wall to become a feature for them. So over at this side here, you can see that they have a projector. So this projector actually screens onto the wall here. Okay, so that explains why their seating is like this. Okay, of course, all these are movable, mobile. You can move them around. Okay, if you need to have more space. Of course, there's some display. Okay, and then some storage. Okay, some drawers at the bottom. So this is storage as well. This is a very deep storage because it actually opens both sides. If you look at the thickness here, okay, this is a partition wall that goes in. So I create a walkway. This is the walkway to the kitchen. So this is like a see-through to the dining area. So like I said, this is a 2-way storage cabinet, bottom as well. So at the back here, behind is actually the full height display, and then at the back here, so this is a space where they store their vacuum appliances. Okay, let's walk towards the kitchen. So you can see that I've created a passageway between the communal area and the bedrooms. Okay, so just have to ensure that the width here is about 1 meter to 1.1. Okay, you don't want it to be too narrow. Okay, so once you're at the kitchen, you can see that there's this wall mount cabinet, L-shaped base cabinet with a compact glass top. So this compact glass top looks a bit like lime wash effect, so that complements the laminate used throughout. There's also this Compact Plus backsplash. Okay, so you can see it goes all the way. So there are some full height cabinet here. So this full height cabinet actually stores some condiments. Okay, because the hob is here. Okay, of course, there's good storage space. At this corner, this will be the washer and the dryer stacked on top of each other. And then there's this gas heater at the top. Okay, so for any gas heater, it's always a must to be installed in an open area. You can't install in the cabinet because of the heat being generated throughout when you're using it. Okay, let's proceed to the walk-in wardrobe first. Okay, so the walk-in wardrobe used to be the master bedroom, but it has been converted into a walk-in wardrobe. Okay, over at this side here is the common bathroom, which I'll show you later. Let's go in there. And straight away you can see that the walk-in wardrobe is a back-to-back. Okay, because of the thickness here, it's a back-to-back wardrobe. So I designed it to be placed in the middle of the entire room. Okay, so that it creates a very interesting passage, okay, around the walk-in wardrobe. And of course, at the far end here is a built-in dresser, okay, with a mirror and a LED strip shining down. So this is a back-to-back wardrobe, as you can see from the thickness here. But of course, over here I added a mirror. This is like almost like a full height mirror, enhances the space and also for grooming. Okay, this wardrobe here is to hide the window. Okay, there's a window here. So that window is the aircon access where the compressors are installed. But of course, it's quite deep, so it's always good to make it into a storage as well. So my client have place all their luggages here. Okay, so inside the walk-in wardrobe, there is a master bathroom. Okay, so for master bathroom, you can see that there is this porcelain wood print tiles at the bottom to act as the border. So it runs across the entire bathroom, and the big format tiles on the upper part of the wall. Okay, so this is slightly more grey bluish tiles. Okay, and then of course the box top have also been painted the same color. So over at the bathroom side, there's this full height divider. So this full height divider also have got two niches for shampoo. Okay, so this is a very useful divider. It prevents the water from splashing out. At the same time, it gives you some storage. Okay, we'll look to the common bathroom. So the common bathroom, the color theme is slightly different. Okay, I'm still using the same porcelain wood tiles, okay, but the top part will be the slightly pinkish tone big format tiles. Basically, this bathroom is being used by the daughter, so her favorite color is pink. But of course, in the market, okay, you have to find a pink tile that looks a bit more toned down rather than bright pink. So it's the same concept. There's this shampoo niche at the side with a divider, but in this case they have bought this vanity cabinet that is slightly different, okay, with a rose gold handle. Okay, let's walk into the master bedroom. So the master bedroom used to be a common bedroom, so they have converted this common bedroom into a master bedroom because, like I said, they have made use of the master bedroom as a walk-in wardrobe area. Okay, so master bedroom, I designed this full height built-in wardrobe. Okay, color slightly darker in the same tone like the master bathroom. Okay, a bit bluish grey. Okay, and then of course I also added the same gold handle for them. Basically, you can see that the bedroom is very straightforward. They have purchased a bed frame. Okay, this is oak wood bed frame. Okay, you can see the very nice grains with two side table at the side. So I think that makes the room very cozy. Okay, with the entire matching color scheme with the furniture and the lamination. Okay, let's take a quick look at the daughter's bedroom. So basically you can see that the color theme is pinkish. I've used a very soft pink for the wardrobe. I've also added a gold handle, okay, that's purchased online. So you can see that it's a very straightforward bedroom, okay, with just the green wardrobe here with some of her favorite display. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. So like always, continue to watch all my other videos and remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video.